Dedication, hard work. Dedication, hard work. I'm a one-man army. One-man army. The world can go against me. I'm still come on top. I got God on my side. Dedication, hard work. 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 Dedication, hard work.
What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. Good morning from the USA. We have a bit of an earlier stream today. Checking out that new Ferrari 488 GT3 fresh paint dripping. That new Blue Games livery. Yes, sir. That is what we're driving today. We're in Barcelona, Spain for the Circuit de Barcelona race for week 1, season 4. I've been telling you guys I've been wanting to try out some GT racing on iRacing, and we're gonna give it a try. And I don't know how many of the races we're gonna be able to do in the season, but we'll try.
It is clear. Push now.
We have about 2 minutes left in this practice session, so I'm just gonna go around and get familiar, make sure the brakes are nice and warmed up. Quick track familiarization. But I think the race today is going to be about a 40-minute long race, so it's not a very long race. Again, we're racing on iRacing, so it'll be completely online multiplayer. Looks like there's 61 currently registered for this race. So we'll probably have 2 or 3 splits. What up, Drippy J? Good to see you, man. Person someone hates, good to see you, man. I don't hate you. I just finished this paint job, by the way. So I'm pretty excited to finally drive in my own. I've been driving in someone else's paint job up until this point. But Barcelona is the newest road course track to come to iRacing. Just came last week, and I've been driving on it since it came out. I think I like it more than I thought I would. This has always been a pretty iconic track for like Formula 1 racing and road racing in general around the world. But this is the first week. I can't remember where we're racing next week, but I'm gonna try. Kind of do like what I've been doing with the iRacing, with the NASCAR iRacing series, where I've been doing a weekly race, you know. And speaking, keep it off of the wall. Keep it off of the wall. All right, let's keep going in the right direction. Hopefully that doesn't happen in the race. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. 66 registered. It's an early race, so it's not as many people registered as I think there would be. We'll probably be racing mostly against people who are not from the States. Alright, I'm just gonna pull over. Ooh. Yeah, it's a little bit of oversteer there. Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit of oversteer.
Take your time. Start it back up.
Alright, before we get kicked from this session, I want to just take a look at this this paint job. But yeah, let's get the stream set up. So if you're unfamiliar with iRacing, what's up, Nikki Game? Good to see you, man. If you're unfamiliar with iRacing, we're in a practice session. It's actually going to kick us into a new official session for the actual race, where there will be I believe a 2 or 3 minute practice, a 8-minute qualify, and then the full race will go on there. So let me go ahead and get my screen up for you guys. But hopefully, again, you guys are doing well. Happy Thursday, I believe. Probably we'll see how it goes. Let me get my camera fixed. We'll see how it goes, but usually Thursday is like my racing day. This is the day that I spend racing because I do my NASCAR iRacing series races on Thursdays. And speaking of that, today we will have a double header. Today we'll have 2 streams today. This first one will be again our first, VRS GT Series race in a Ferrari 488, official first race for the stream. And then later on today, we'll be also racing the NASCAR. I hop back in the Chevy Camaro ZL1. We'll be racing that in Las Vegas. So we're going to take a quick flight from Barcelona, Spain, all the way to Vegas, Nevada. I don't know if that's actually possible. But the name of this game is iRacing.com up on the top of the screen right now. And you can get it on iRacing.com, or you can actually also get it on Steam. I recommend, honestly, going directly to iRacing.com. If you get it on Steam, it's still going to send you to iRacing.com. Yeah, it'd be legit to see deliver in a real race. I agree, man. But I'm pretty excited, man. I've been doing NASCAR mostly, and that's kind of where when it comes to racing, like that's my biggest thing is NASCAR. But I do enjoy racing in general. I love Formula 1. I love GT racing. I love IMSA racing. I love Le Mans. I love it all, man. I even like watching bike racing and dirt racing, like all type of stuff. So I'm a big racing fan, and most of you guys already know that. But I haven't really brought a lot of road racing to the channel outside of Formula 1 2019, 2018 seasons, which I'm thinking about going back and probably trying to continue that career. But we'll see how things go. NASCAR Heat 4 is actually out now for people who pre-ordered it on console. But if you're on PC, you're out of luck because you got to wait till tomorrow or maybe tonight to get your hands on it, which I am one of those people, one of those very unlucky people, those PC people. They hating on the PC people, man. They hating on us. They hating on us big time. All right, so qualifying session, again, 8 minutes. You got 2 laps to put your best lap time in. I am personally not going to qualify. The reason why is because I actually want to start in the back. I'm not going to claim that I'm the best at this at all. Like, I'm never going to say I'm the best road course driver. I'm pretty competitive when it comes to oval racing because that's where most of my experience comes from. When it comes to road racing, I'm still learning. I'm still kind of getting the hang of it. I really like it. I feel like I'm probably better than most oval racers when it comes to road racing. But I really enjoy it, and I just want to get better at it. So that's why I've been kind of waiting for the opportunity to actually really do an actual season on iRacing, because the way iRacing works, again, there's 12-week seasons, and then there's a 13th week, which is like kind of like an off week, and then they start off a new season. So last week was week 13. Now this week is the first week of the new 12-week season on iRacing. It's just the iRacing thing that they do, and it's completely, again, it's all multiplayer, completely online. Again, that's for people who are not familiar with iRacing, which I know a lot of you aren't. And so this is the first week of that new 12-week season, which is season 4 of the year. So that's why it says season 4, week 1. But what we can do is we can go up. I'm gonna do some laps and just not really put together an actual qualifying time, because I want to get some track time.
If it takes it's clear. All right, Caleb, we've got 2 laps. Let's get this done.
And please let me know if you are able to hear all the sounds clearly, from the spotter down to the cars, me. I'll make sure that everything is leveled out right. And if you are knowledgeable about racing, feel free to pitch in and give some tips when it comes to race strategy, driving the track, all different types of stuff like that. I really like it when you guys get involved. We will have to pit at least one time in this race. We will not have enough fuel to make it all the way to the end. It's going to be a 40-minute long race, so this race is going to be one of those like endurance style race where they go by time instead of laps. So we won't be worried about laps. Obviously, we'll still be counting laps, but we'll be actually counting down time. It'll be a 40-minute race, and we'll have to. Usually, I pit around the 10-minute to go mark, and we'll probably put in about 3.5 to 4 gallons of fuel, and that should get us to the end of the race. We could also pit early if we wanted to, anywhere after the 10 minutes after the start. It's kind of when our pit window opens. I really enjoy this car though. I really do. I was driving it a lot on week 13. What up, Tripix? Good to see you, and welcome back. I was doing it, driving this car a lot on week 13. Got really familiar with it, and been really enjoying it. I honestly don't know the difference between the Ferrari 488 GT3 and GTE car. There's also a GTE car. I don't know why they sell them separately. It's literally the same car. One has a tiny bit more downforce. I don't see why they had to make it a separate purchase. Makes no sense at all. So my I rating is pretty horrible in the road racing series. I can't remember what happened or why it's that bad, but it's bad. It's like in the 3 digits, and I'm working on getting it back up. So hopefully we'll have a good race here. Won't have any stupid stuff happen at the start. And this will technically be our first time lap here. Again, I'm not trying to put together a time lapse. What I'm gonna do? Oh, that didn't do that on purpose, but technically going off the track will invalidate my lap. What up, crazy kid? You didn't go to school today? Well, welcome, man. Are you sick? What's your excuse? I'm also very sore. My arms. The last 2 days I've been doing arm workouts at the gym, and a bit more sore than I was expecting to be. Oh. Don't want that to happen. Did I note that you've been here for every stream the last 3 weeks? Actually, no. I know you've been here very regularly. I didn't know it's been 3 weeks though. That's amazing, bro. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. I need more people like you watching my streams. Hopefully you've enjoyed what you've seen. Well, apparently you have, since you keep coming back, but still, I'm hoping that whatever I'm playing, you enjoy watching it. This won't be too long of a stream, honestly, because again, this race is only 40 minutes. And we started maybe, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes early, so I think the stream may probably only be about an hour. So it won't be very, very long. I'm only going to have time to do 1 race. If we were to do 2 races, we'd have to wait like a half hour for the next race, because these races start on a specific time schedule. Yeah, I understand. Honestly, most people right now are back in school, so it's kind of tough for a lot of people to come out to watch live streams at this time of day. So, I'm not upset. I understand. I'll be here when you get back. Or the video will be up when you get out. Either way. Alright, so none of these laps are counting currently because I keep going off track or doing something to invalidate them. And I'm kind of doing it on purpose, but at the same time, I've also been making mistakes. When it comes to iRacing, I feel like the 2 most popular types of cars to drive is NASCAR and GT type cars, these and Le Mans. Oh snap, I think that actually counted. That put me in 12th place. Alright, I guess we'll be racing. I wasn't planning on racing at the beginning. I wanted to start in the back. Oh, sounds good. Tripixel, good luck on your homework, man, and appreciate you allowing me to be your background noise. I do the same thing when I'm working. I always have like something up, like TV show or something like that. I'm not really watching it completely, but just kind of background noise. What up, Carlos, the pro? Welcome. Good to see you. Now we have, all right, time is up.
That's the end of the session. P13.
Yeah, that's a sexy car. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh-wee. Can't wait to watch this replay. All right, so it looks like we qualified in P12. P13, and not on purpose. 3 seconds though. We are 3 seconds off of the leader pace. He ran a 145. I'm thinking, as far as the pace I've been running, I think if everyone were to make it through this race in one piece, we would probably be a P11, P12 car. I don't think I've broke 148 yet. Again, I mentioned earlier, like, I'm not the fastest yet. I'm still practicing, still getting better at GT racing, still getting better at road racing, and over time I'll definitely get better. But at the moment, I feel like I'm probably just average when it comes to that. But I have a lot of fun at it, and it doesn't really bother me that much to get like bad placing. I guess my goal is really a top 10, like to get like in the points. That would be great. But you never know what's going to happen in these races. I'm hoping to stay out of any kind of wrecks. I wanted to start in the back because I know there's going to be a wreck. So let's wish me luck, guys. 54 seconds before the cars leave the grid. So I think that's all we need to do is go ahead and hop in the car. Yes, sir. Carlos, I did start a little early today, about an hour early, actually. We're planning on 2 streams today. That's one of the reasons I started early. We're doing 2 races. It's a doubleheader today. We have GT race, road racing, and then later today we have our usual NASCAR oval racing race to do. Alright, so it's going to be a rolling start. How we do it out here in GT. Be careful in the formation lap, not to get run over by anybody. Gives enough space on the left side in case he's still there.
You need to catch up to the guy ahead.
I'm gonna take it pretty easy in the beginning because these starts can be kind of sketchy. We'll see how these guys race. They might be mature. We'll see. You never really know who you're driving against until they start. All right, here we go. Get ready for get to the green flag. And they're going.
Go, go, go.
Green flag is out here in Barcelona, Spain. They're 3 wide ahead of me. I'm gonna go to the left side. I think I'm clear. Speeding up to the first braking zone. The brake lights are already on ahead of me. Slowly on the brakes. And it looks like we are gonna survive turn 1 and turn 2. Holding our position in P13. Around the wide turn here. Another tricky part of the track. A lot of accidents happen right here. People overdriving the cars, running into each other. There's a nice Mercedes AMG right ahead of us. Another very hard braking point. People like to run people over here as well. So you got an Audi on my freaking wing right now. Again, not driving very aggressive, just kind of being patient here. It's really crowded. This is when all the people make a lot of big mistakes. I'm trying to be here at the end of the race, not worry about gaining one position here or there.
Okay, Caleb, ignore that fucker in the mirror. Stick to your line. Nail those exits.
Uh-oh, he's trying to take it.
Hold your line.
Oh, you're freaking 3 wide. I'm gonna let him go. Oh my god! See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? No, you better be sorry. Alright. I knew that was gonna happen. That's why I was taking it easy. But it's okay. Car is okay. No serious damage. A little bit of left rear fender damage. I think probably bent in just a little bit. It's not gonna hurt our speed. Our wing. Woo! We touched him. It's a tiny bit, but I got on the brakes right in time not to run him over too much. Again, you gotta be careful these first laps. He was real calm in the first half. That second half of that lap was chaos.
Still there. He's still there. Still there.
Alright, we're 2 wide. Drag race into the braking zone. He brakes first.
Left, 15th place.
Alright, we got that. Alright, so we did drop a couple positions. I think we're back in 15th now. I think we can catch these guys ahead of us. We'll see though. Just because somebody didn't qualify does not mean they're not fast. So kind of more comfortable now because I got a little bit of space ahead of me, a little bit of space behind me. Give me some time for my tires and brakes to warm up. I think my brakes are plenty hot, but my tires are getting warmed up still. I believe the Ferrari, I think all the cars in this series are still on the old iRacing tire model. Looking forward to getting a new one though. Using all the track on the left. Yeah, that pink car ran me over, man, so I gotta watch out for him in the future. It could have just been a mistake though. Everybody checked up big time. Everybody just was on the brake really hard in that section. I was just trying to avoid somebody else. We were like 3 wide going through one of the tightest turns here in Barcelona. I don't know what the heck they were thinking. Some people just think, hey, there's a hole, I'm gonna take it. It's not always the best idea. Happens in NASCAR as well. People just think that people attempt to drive above their actual skill level. What up, Yellow Mellow? Yeah, man, started a little bit early today. I'm glad that benefited you. Just out of curiosity, for those of you who are watching right now, where are you guys from? And what time is it? And also, what do you mean your school is in repair? What does that even mean? What happened to your school? Did it blow up? Did it flood? Catch fire? Shooting?
The front is now 1.8 seconds.
Yellow Mellow, you're from Arizona. Pretty cool. Yellow flag up ahead. Let's keep our head up. Not sure what happened. I don't see anything.
Gaspar is now leading.
I'm gonna turn my lap delta on to find out how fast we're going compared to our session best lap. I want to keep my pace up as much as possible. We're in P15 currently, and not making too much of a big gain. 2.5 seconds behind guy ahead of us. I really believe we can catch him. Gotta concentrate a bit. Right now the car is pretty easy to drive. New tires, they're warmed up pretty good. Later on it's gonna be harder to drive these cars. Be sliding all over the place. Right now we're sliding pretty much in this turn right here, but I can handle it. I don't mind a bit of a oversteery or a loose car.
That lap was at 148.61.
We are catching him slightly again. I think we gained about a half a second on him in that last couple set of turns. And they're side by side. It's going to slow him down for sure. Gained another half a second. It's a lot in racing. Oh, I didn't even see him. Where'd he come from? Probably stay in front of him. I haven't really mastered this corner yet. I don't feel like. I feel like I can carry a lot more speed through there than I actually am. And I think I'm missing not only my braking zone, but my turn-in zone. But I feel like in this sector of the track right here, I think this is sector 3. I feel like I'm pretty strong here compared to other people in my, I guess, skill level range. Obviously not as fast as the leader. And we're about to actually go for our fastest lap of the session so far.
V14, good lap. That's your quickest today.
So
Sector
147.4.
0.48 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.25 off the pace. Sector 3 is
A lot of times I'll use the curb
off the pace.
to slow myself down. It's like the guy ahead of us off the track.
2 seconds.
Gonna make some big gains on him here. I'm not extremely aggressive when racing with people so far on road racing, but I'm pretty aggressive, I feel, on at least just driving by myself, like trying to catch the next car. Like I feel like I drive pretty hard. Again, it could be better. It's gonna take some practice. Oh, he slid all 4 tires right there. I also overdrove the corner. Man, I could have made a bigger gain on him if I hadn't overdrove that corner there. But watch out, he's probably gonna brake early, or not. Might have to wait for them to make another mistake. We don't want him to hold us up though. But we'll have we might get caught by the guy behind us, who's a second and a half back. But yeah, as I was saying, I use the curb a lot to help me slow down. I'll brake right on top of the curb. There's the apex. Super easy to overdrive all this section here. You gotta be very patient. Alright, yeah, we lost a lot of time that second half of that lap. Lose mine, gotta go fast, yes sir.
Just done a 149.13.
I gotta go fast all the time. Super aggressive braking. We made it though. Up on the curb. Barely hanging on for traction through that section. I am not saving any tires at all. Alright, 30 minutes left in this race. Oh, he braked a little bit more than I did. Okay. A little too wide. Oh, he went wide there. He went real wide.
On your right.
There you go. That's all I gotta do, man. In road racing, you just gotta wait for them to make a mistake.
Right side's
Don't
clear.
hit me. Don't hit me though.
Caleb, great move. Keep it up.
You just gotta wait for them to make a mistake sometimes. You just gotta ride up behind them. Let them know that you're there, and then wait for them to go off track or make a mistake.
Is now 0.7.
And they usually make a mistake. Gotta ram them hard. Alright, who's next? Oh my god! What was he thinking? Freaking Tokyo drifted. It really hurt my time, but it was really fun to watch. I have to say that much. I'm like, was that revenge coming my way? Did he miss? Guess we'll never know. Ooh, overdrove that a little bit. It's gonna cost us some time. Very tricky going through here full throttle sometimes, at least with my setup, because the car gets really oversteery. It gets real light going down that turn. I think it's a little bit of a hill.
Place.
Nightbot, don't push it. Alright, we are 4 seconds behind the next car. Let's see if we can make some gains here over the next few laps. Just gotta concentrate, hit our marks, get in the zone. I don't know if they have Lambo or Lamborghini on here. I know, I've never driven it. And they don't have it in this series for sure. I believe this series races Ferrari, Audi, and Mercedes. I think it's only 3 cars in this specific series. But in some of the other series, they have more cars. Like the Le Mans series. I also love how this car sounds. Whenever I'm driving on my own, like, you know, not streaming and stuff, I'll have the sound turned like 100% up just to hear this Ferrari go around the track. Another car I love listening to is the Porsche 911. Mercedes sounds really good too. The new Mercedes that came out not long ago sounds pretty good too, but I prefer the Porsche over that one. Was it Mercedes or BMW? It might have been BMW, I can't remember.
2 tenths off the pace in sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.37 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace.
Kind of matching the pace right now of these cars ahead of us, which is not good. We're not catching them. We're basically in the position we started in, and it really hasn't been any crazy wrecks. I'm really surprised. Like, sometimes racing on iRacing feels like racing the AI. Because, like, people, like, when you get into, like, good races, people just don't make a lot of mistakes. They're just glued to the track. There was a mistake. It's gonna cost me. Ooh, it cost me about 0.4 of a second. Yep, 4 seconds back, we lost a half a second already. It's not over yet, I'm not giving up. It's not what we do here, we don't give up. How we doing on time? We got 25 minutes to go. Not quite halfway. Again, we'll probably pit around 10 minutes to go in the session. Super hard braking there. Trying to make his, just trying to gain anywhere I can. We have actually gained on him a little bit compared to a bit of might lose it right there. Yeah, we lost it. We lost everything we gained in that one turn. Not everything, but the majority of it. A lot of fun to drive this car. I like this track as well. In week 13, I was racing these at Detroit. It was a street circuit. That was a lot of fun.
0 seconds.
All right, 3.0. Let's keep that gain, keep some gains going. The inches we need are everywhere. That's one of my favorite quotes. Matter of fact, that'll be the quote of the day today. I haven't done one of those on a racing stream in a while. But it was a football coach talking to the team. You know, like in football, well, American football, you know, you really try to get every inch you can get on the field. And one of the quotes said, I think it was a coach, he said, the inches we need are everywhere. You just have to be excellent in everything you do. Master every corner. Well, now I'm talking about racing, but you know what I'm saying. If I could do a little bit better in every corner, there's tenths of seconds that I can be gaining on these guys. We have gained as well. We're 2.5 seconds back now, or we were 4 seconds back almost, what, 2 laps ago. So we are definitely making some gains. And I think what's also happening is that we have a car up ahead that's probably slowing these two guys down, and they're having kind of a battle going on. And whenever people are battling each other, it slows their pace down pretty often. Takes them off of their the line they want. So yeah, you can see we're big gain, only a second and a half back. If we can gain on these guys as much as possible before they pass that green car. Oh, yellow flag ahead. Not sure where. Oh, there he is. That is a lap down car. That's a back marker. So it's not going to be for position. The race moves on. Still a lot of race left. No need to be impatient or desperate. You can see, I see about 5 cars ahead of us. Those are 5 possible positions that we can get. And he's pitting. Speaking of pitting, let's go ahead and get our car set up for pitting later on. We're going to take no tires.
10th position. That was
and
48.42.
I'll do fuel later on the next long straightaway. It's very important for us to get a fast lap with him not on track, because you want to make sure that your out lap, your in lap, as fast as possible, because they can come out ahead of you if their pit stop is the same length. We won't be taking any tires, but neither a lot of these guys out here will either. Using every bit of the track all the way in the green area. It's completely legal. Slid the tires a little bit. It's okay, we saved it. Didn't lose any time either. In Formula 1, you can take this corner right here like wide open, pedals on the floor. See you, Carlos. Thanks for stopping by, bro. Really appreciate it. I think I see the Italian colors up ahead of us. I wonder if I'm the only American in this race.
Okay, Caleb, there's a car exiting the pit. Heads
Alright,
up.
so fuel. I only want
We're halfway through. We estimate 50
about
minutes of fuel remaining.
4.
20 minutes remaining. You've got 20
That's good.
minutes left.
4.2 should be
The lap time
fine.
was 147.58.
Yeah, we gotta be careful with that second curve, because you can get a 1x for going off track. Uh-oh. Italy went off. He overdrove it. Gap is 1.1 second. Yeah, that pink car up there is gone now. Careful with that yellow curb right there. Car does not like that yellow curb. You see me like wrestling with the wheel coming out of some of the turns, because you can see I'm pushing the car pretty darn hard. And we're getting oversteer on exit. Big gain right there. All about throttle and brake play. Get those feet moving. Alright, now I'm just gonna give him some pressure here. Going into the S's. Alright, should get a big run here going into turn 1. Let's see what happens.
P9, you've just done a 147.
In the draft, slipstream.
Left side.
Dip it to the right. Race to the braking zone. There it is.
Clear left.
Oh, kind of overdrove it. Didn't give him momentum though.
Now keep pushing.
for the switchback. Nice pass, clean pass. That is for 9th now, 8th now. But a few cars pitted, so we still have to pit. We may lose those positions back, but we'll see what happens. You never know. Next up is going to be the 15 car. He is 3 seconds ahead, so he's pretty quick. I feel like me and him may be somewhere near the same pace. He might be a little bit quicker than us, though. I think if we run perfect laps, we could probably catch him. Uh-oh, he went off the track. That slowed him down. We gained a second on him just now. I spoke way too soon. I think it was a smart move actually for that other Mercedes AMG to pit because he was stuck behind traffic. And most likely he came back out with a lot of free track to run some hot laps. Oh, we definitely screwed that set of turns up. The thing is, if you miss the first one, you're gonna miss the second one. You really gotta nail both of those turns.
P8.
Alright, we were P8 in the top 10 within our goal. Hopefully after pit stops we can stay in it. My brakes are probably hot. I wish I could see how hot my brakes are getting. I wish there was a way to see the telemetry. Alright, just about 2 seconds behind this guy. Starting to feel like we can actually get him as close as we've gotten to him. What up, Roar Clan? Welcome to the stream, bro. Yeah, I was actually on X-Plane last night
The gap in front is now
on the pilot edge. That would have been an opportunity to do some X-Plane with me.
Okay, Caleb, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Alright, we got 15 minutes to go. We'll be pitting in 5 off the track a little bit. That's okay. Didn't lose much time.
Orders for cutting the track. Keep it between the white
We
lines.
did get 1X from it, but that's whatever. Woo! Swung it wide out there. Alright, maybe we're driving a little too hard. I don't know. Alright, we didn't gain on him at all. No problem, Trifix. I'll see you next time, bro. Thanks for stopping by as well. 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Sounds good. I really want to know like what corners he's faster than us and which ones we're faster. Because I feel like that's probably what it's coming down to, is that there's certain corners of this track that we're just a little bit slightly faster than him, and the same way the other way around. Because he's holding me back here just outside of 2 seconds. San Joe Formula One, hola, welcome, bienvenido. Ooh, hate hitting that freaking yellow curb. Ooh, here's a drift. Drift King. Saludos from Uruguay. Welcome, man. Good to see you. Muchas gracias. Thanks for watching. This is why it's really good to learn other languages, so you can actually reply to people when they show you some love and support. Alright, same for you, Carlos. I'll see you next time, man. Get some sleep, buddy. Oh, we're getting close. We're getting close. I can smell the fuel burning. Maybe it's mine. I just check on that. Alright, when we pit, we're gonna take 4.2 gallons. We may be able to take a little bit less, honestly. But I want to be safe, 4.2 gallons. And there is 12 minutes to go. We'll probably pit lap after next. So not this time, but next time. No problemo, Sanjo Formula 1. You are still welcome. Some things I don't know how to say in Spanish, but I say what I can. But your English is excellent. Oh, that's amazing. That's great. Todo bien. Todo bien. I'm gonna practice my Spanish. Alright, we're broken 2 seconds. We are underneath 2 seconds. And we got the pit soon. That's the downside. Having him to chase is really making me go a little bit faster, I feel like. Once I get out in the open track, nobody's ahead of me. It's a little bit harder for me to gain on him because I just don't see him. But it takes a little bit more focus for me to pursue without being able to see the guy. Alright, we lead the master this turn and we'll gain on him big time. Hit the curb a little bit. Ah, it's gonna hurt us. Come see, come sa. Oh man. You repairing your car today? What kind of car you got? What kind of car?
Your last lap time was at
Ouch.
1:48.05.
That put us above 2 seconds. So that's where we're gonna have to work, is sector 3. And I believe we are pitting this time by, people. Pitting this time by. V6 Hyundai Tiburon. Oh, nice. That sounds really nice. What up, Starly? Glad you can make it.
Okay, Caleb. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
So we're gaining on him. It looks like through sector 2. Alright, we're in 8th place. We were in 13th before people started pitting. Let's find out where we end up after we pit this time. Make sure we don't speed.
5 minutes.
Even here, we're gaining on him. Alright, here we go. Here's the moment of truth. Oh yeah, that was it. It felt good going into it. Sorry, we're gonna go pit now.
There's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
Woo! Oh, baby! Oh yes!
Box in.
That was
5,
like the perfect pit
4,
entry ever.
3, 2.
Here we go.
1.
Let's finish it off.
Box now.
Alright, nice. Woo! Alright, we should be out here pretty soon. Let's go, let me go. Alright, our tires are very slick right now.
There's a car behind. Take care, rejoin him.
Alright, looks like we're gonna lose maybe a couple positions. Car coming up behind us is a lap down. We'll see where we end up. I'm hoping that we can stay in the top 10. Our out lap is going to be very important to get this very quick. So, Sanjo, are you fixing the car yourself, or do you send it to a mechanic? Because if you fix it yourself, it's pretty cool.
The leader's pitting now.
Alright, leader's coming into pits. We're on lap 18 right now, which I wasn't even paying attention to because it doesn't matter. But oh, we hit that curb. Oh, on those hot old tires. It was not good. That's gonna hurt us big time.
The gap behind is now 5.8 seconds.
I've got a 5-second gap behind us, whatever position that is. Don't know yet. It's kind of shuffled right now. Won't know until pit stops pan out. Because not everybody takes the same amount of fuel. Some people decide to take tires. Tires take forever on GT cars. I don't know why. NASCAR, you do that in like freaking 13 seconds and you're out. GT, you're in there for minutes. All right, 6 minutes to go here in Barcelona. See you, Roar Clan. Oh, very nice. Your dad, I guess, taught you how to fix cars. That's pretty cool, man. It's good to see you, Starley. Long time no see. Are you back from vacation? And when did you start school? Out there in Austria. I don't know where that other guy was. I wasn't really paying attention to what his name was. I know he was like the 15 car or something. We have a 12-second gap between us and the next car. We're in 10th currently. We were in, what was it, 8th, I think? 8th or 7th when we pitted in, but that's because some other people pitted ahead of us. Again, tires are real hot and old, so these curves are getting a little bit more challenging to hit at fast speeds, as well as braking is getting a little bit more challenging as well, but it's not that bad, honestly. Like, it's really not that bad. And I am from Houston, Texas, in the USA. Texas is pretty cool, I guess. I mean, I guess because I live here and I've been here all my life. Like, Texas ain't much special to me. And okay, here we go. He is coming out of the pits 2 seconds ahead of us. That is him right there. That's the guy we're racing. He's gonna come out right ahead of us. It looks like. Oh, that sucks. I was hoping to get ahead of him. He's gonna be a little bit slow though, because he just came out the pits, and I don't think he took tires. Actually, no, he didn't. Because if he did, he'd be behind us. What a race, though. I didn't think it'd come down to this. We did, I guess, we did gain on him at least. That's for sure. We gained on him. Oh, we both overdrove that. Mostly I did. Just gotta be patient here. Gotta be smart. Still have, what, maybe 5 minutes left of racing? 4 minutes, so that's about 3 laps. Now that we're right behind him, we kind of find out where we're faster, where he's faster. It's a little bit easier to judge that since we're closer. Almost lost the rear end just now. That cost us a little bit of time too. Ouch. Come on, let's go get this guy. Okay, yeah, that doesn't. You know when it's good before you even get there. And it was not good. Shoot, that's gonna hurt us. Man, we got a freaking chance. It's not over. Let's go. And Starley, you weren't on vacation, you were just extremely busy. Oh, no problem. Let's get these gains back. got us by a second. Ooh, big gain right there. Just dodged the curb by barely. Say, man, sometimes you just gotta use the throttle to help you turn a little bit.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
2 minutes to go. 2-minute warning. No more overdriving. No more. Alright, we've closed the gap slightly. Here is where it's very important, this section right here. Alright, it feels good. Oh, it didn't. Never mind. I lied. Hit the curb. Got a little desperate, I think, going through that section. And he opened the gap back up by half a second. See how important that turn is? Because that turn sets you up for this long straightaway. That's why it's so important to really get some speed coming out of that turn. You can hear my wheel vibrating as we go through there. Front wheel's chattering. Alright, so I think he's faster than Sector 1. That's what it seems like. We're usually like pretty far away from him going through this whole first section. And then as we kind of get through into Sector 2, Sector 3, we start to catch him until the end of Sector 3, and he's just better through that S turn. So let's make up in the places that we've been lacking in. Yep, this is going to be a lap and a half to go. Next time we cross the line, it's going to be white flag. Still a second and a half behind him. What up, Alex? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. We cut the track a little bit, but they didn't see it. Nobody saw it. Alright, he's doing really good this lap, actually. We didn't gain on him as much as we have in the past. Alright, let's be more patient through here. I think that's what my problem has been. Been a little too aggressive through here. And there we go. But I think he got a clean run through there as well, so we didn't really gain on him at all. Matter of fact, he took some time off of us right there. So, one more lap to go. He can still make a mistake. We are in 9th place. Final lap here in Barcelona. Whoa, and I just overdrove that. Braked way too late. Look at it and completely missed the corner. And he just gained another 0.5 seconds. Just smooth here on out and hope he makes a mistake, because at this point we're not going to catch him. But I want to be in position to capitalize on any mistakes he does make when he makes them. Because he is a human being and the mistakes do happen.
Okay, Caleb. 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
We probably could have put a little less fuel in there. I'm going to keep that in mind for next time I do this race. Probably can put like a whole less. Whoa! That car just turned straight sideways on me. Really not that far away from him, you know what I mean? Like, we're not that far away. Like, all it takes for him to go off track like one time and we'll be right there to take it from him. So that's why I'm just breathing down his neck right now. I am in his mirror. We ain't going nowhere. And about to come across the stripe. Oh, can we beat this guy? Come on! No, I think...
P9, okay.
Dang it, man. That car went off the track earlier. That was a position. That could have been a position. We got there just a little bit too late. Another reason why I want to keep pushing, because you never know what's going to happen in the race. Good race, guys, though. Great race. That was a lot of fun. Whew. I raced my butt off. So I'm happy, though. Again, at the beginning of this race, our goal was a top 10 finish, and we got 9th. So, yeah. This is actually my highest... This is my highest placing GT race in iRacing in this GT series. So I'm pretty proud of that. I think the highest before here was 11th. I think yesterday I did a race here and I got 11th place. Started in dead last. So it's very competitive, man. Very, very competitive out here. I'm just gonna pull over and we'll reset and we'll watch, not the whole replay, but I just wanna see the car, take some screenshots, whatnot. Whew. Oh, those races always get the blood pumping for sure. What up, Flying Dutchman? Good to see you, man. Alex Yuki, when is the next ETS or ATS stream? I honestly don't know. Don't have an answer yet. We will have some Euro Truck and American Truck Simulator back in the future. When, I don't know exactly. Right now, what it's looking like is today we have 2 iRacing streams. This is the first. We're finishing up this one very early. Matter of fact, we're actually about to finish at the time we usually start. That's crazy. What else? Yeah, so later on today we'll be doing NASCAR at Las Vegas for the NIS series to continue with that. And then tomorrow, if things go well, I'll be playing NASCAR Heat 4. So that's just coming out. As official release date is tomorrow. I'm gonna turn the sound up because I love the way this thing sounds. What lap was that he pitted on? I don't even know. I think it was this one right here. Yeah, this is when he came out. Racing, man, that was so much fun. What time will the second stream be? It'll be at 2 o'clock my time. I don't know what time that's gonna be for everybody else. That AMG was moving, bro. Yeah, we just made a mistake, and it kind of just took us out of right there. Why? We made multiple mistakes and we were behind him, and that kind of put us in the position of not being close enough to really make a pass anymore. Sadly, but you know, it is what it is. I had a good race. He raced me clean. Didn't have any issues. Didn't run him over. Didn't crash. Oh, I take that back. He did wreck us earlier in the race, or he hit us earlier in the race, but I forgive him. It's no problem. My time zone is Central Standard Time, CST, so I am 1 hour behind Eastern, so it'll be 3 o'clock Eastern Time that I do my next stream today. That's going to be in 4 hours from now. So whatever your time is, 4 hours from now is when my next live stream will be. And we'll be back on iRacing, racing some NASCAR in Las Vegas. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully we don't get wrecked out. We'll have to see what happens. But if you can't make it, it's all good. I know a lot of you guys who are here now probably can't make it at that time because of what time it is then. But I do want to do some more American Truck Sim and Euro Truck Sim in the future. You guys actually seem to really enjoy that, and I enjoyed it as well. Next time I do it though, I kind of want to be more like realistic, you know? Like last time we were kind of messing around, crashing and all that kind of stuff. Like, I kind of want to be a little bit more realistic next time. With maybe a little less less fun to watch. But I guess this is my play style. I like to be more realistic than just kind of troll. So next time we play, that's more likely the way we're gonna do it. I probably still won't follow the speed limit completely because I don't know, driving those trucks on an open road at 50 miles an hour ain't really about that life. So, but man, this livery, bro. So again, fresh paint. We just put this on his Ferrari. I was like, you know what? This is a series that I want to do more races in. Let me go ahead and throw some paint on there. And the paint, this is very similar to all the other paint jobs I have for my iRacing cars. You know, ripping the blue games theme and whatnot. So it's pretty dope. Listen to those sounds though. You can hear that deep roar of the Mercedes. And you can hear that just that race car sound of the Ferrari engine in the back. Your Atlantic time? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, so Eastern, it'd be 3 o'clock. So whatever is that converted to your time, 4 hours from now is when the next live stream will be. But good race, very good race. I'm really proud of that finish. Like, I know it was like 9th, but still pretty happy. Like, I'm literally happy about how this race turned out. We didn't wreck out. We didn't get a bunch of damage. We got hit one time, but you know, it was probably a racing incident. I had to watch the replay and see what really happened. Matter of fact, let's go back that far. Let's go to the beginning of the race. I want to see how that start looked. Because start was really surprisingly clean, man. I was really surprised at how clean this start was. And again, this is completely online. If you don't know that, like, this is not like, if this was AI multiplayer, you know what I mean? Like, I would, you know, 9th is not okay with fake people, but these are real people racing around the world. Really good drivers as well. Is that a Corvette? No, it's a Ferrari. Porsche pace car, safety car. That Audi was all on our back. I wonder where he ended up finishing. Yeah, 9th is okay with real people. I'm okay with 9th. I think this is when it happened. Wasn't it lap 1 or 2? I love watching these cars go around the track. You get to see the suspension dropping, like, the car really does look like it's really on the track and reacting with the surface. Again, in my opinion, man, iRacing is the best racing game. Like, or, yeah, realistic racing game currently. I think this is where it happened. Let's see. No, yeah, so we weren't quite 3 wide. I thought we were 3 wide. We got hit a little bit by the pink car. I don't think he did it on purpose. Car was also off the track over there. And we lost a lot of momentum. Lost about 3 spots in that turn. They had to, basically, the rest of the race, we were trying to recover from that. Beautiful track out here in Spain. Like, the pink car hit somebody else. We almost hit him. That was crazy. Drag racing with the Martini car down a straightaway on turn 2. Let's see how this turned out. Door to door. Oh, that was fun. Outbraked them and made the corner. Amazing. Amazing, amazing. I want to watch that from a different view. I think that was probably one of my favorite passes of the whole race. That right there. Let's go back. And I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Thank you though so much for watching again. All those who came out for the race, really, really do appreciate you guys so much. Again, we'll be racing again later on the day. If you are around, if you're awake, you could always watch. If not, you can watch the replay. If not, yeah, whatever. But as always, I always appreciate the love, appreciate the support. One more time, door to door with the Martini. Ferrari versus Ferrari going into turn 1. Who's gonna outbrake the other? It's gonna be me. Oh yes. Alright, well guys, again, you are amazing. You are freaking amazing. Hope you guys have a great day, amazing day. Hope you have an amazing day. Make today count. If it's nighttime, make tonight count. Get some rest. Just get ready for tomorrow. Make it count. You know what I'm saying? Life is short. I talked about this yesterday. Spend time with the ones you love. Don't spend all your time on video games. You feel me? Priorities, man. 3 choices though. No matter what happens in life, no matter where you're racing, you can either give up, give in, or give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. That's what it says on the back of my car. See ya!